Okay, Asia session starting. Gonna do it live today. Um, okay, so 10 minutes before session start, gonna scan all my pairs. Gold, this first one I'll be taking a look at. This tells me that it triggered the highs of the H8 or low, previous H8 low fake out. So we got to set up day breakout reversal on gold. Don't really like to trade reversals in Asia. So that's the only one that's set up. I could see that Nikkei, UJ, Hong Kong, NAS, CAD-J have broken out and nothing else. So let me have a quick look at these. I'm not going to trade Hong Kong. I love trading HK33, but on my personal account, I don't really trade it in the prop firm account. NAS also don't really trade that in Asia, but sometimes I do, but I don't think I'll do it today. CAD-J. Okay, so this video is just going to be casual. I don't really want to mess up how I normally go about my stuff, so I'll just take videos. It's just going to be real casual. I probably won't talk too much. Okay, gold, everything bearish. Mixed bias here. We're inside a range. Nikkei kind of mixed as well. UJ, I like that we closed breakout day. Breakout level is right here. Have a look at that later. CAD-J as well. So CAD-J under that breakout level. Both of these are breakout days. I like trading breakout days. Inside days, I prefer the previous day high or low to be triggered. Let me have a closer look at this one. Okay, so high time frame breakout levels, everything bearish on this on gold. We're in a last week closed breakout week. Breakout level is right here. Inside day. So I think the best trade for me is going to be up here. Once price gets up, triggers that previous day high, then I can take it down. Want to take it down because all higher time frames are bearish. We're in a weekly move, so I don't want to reverse this weekly move unless I get a daily fake out. So I know that my trade is going to be up here. And that's pretty much it. Nikkei, I don't think I saw anything nice here. Let's see. UJ, CAD-J. UJ is already above that breakout level, so I'm not interested in UJ, but CAD-J is under. Swing point on the H8 and the H4. Flip that H4. Just flip that H8. UJ. Okay, so Nikkei. Bullish bias here. Fake out week. Bearish fake out week. Bearish below that fake out level. Lots of mixed bias here, so not really interested in this one. So here's the breakout level. We just got back above it, so this is actually a breakout continuation back up. So that's actually a good sign on the daily to continue this move up. We're in a big range here. It's breaking out at H8. I preferred it coming down. So last H8 closed inside. So we have a range on the inside here. I would have much preferred price to come down before taking this up. Fake out day, so I'd rather price come down here, fake out the lows over here before taking it up. Daylight savings, so I think the times have changed. Let me see, 2 hours. Yeah, usually it's 1 hour, so this kind of is messing me up at the moment. Whenever there's daylight savings, it takes me um, a couple weeks for me to get used to the new timings. Um, so I would rather see hours. Yeah. Okay. So trade for me on Nikkei is going to be coming down here to fake out the lows and the previous day low. Weekly is in a fake out move. So last price action was this fake out of the high. So this is coming down. So to reverse this move, I'd rather see a fake out of the previous day low, which is all the way down here. We're also in this big range on the H4. So I would like to see it come down. Did fake out that low. So actually, this is a nice sign for it to come up, but has not. I cannot reverse that weekly move until I get a lower time frame fake out. Actually, no. Yesterday, faked out that previous day low. So this would be okay for me to take up now. 5 minutes before Nikkei open. Um, Yeah, no, I still prefer to come down, fake out the low. I don't really like to take high to high. H8 breakout levels right here as well. So, um, okay, so Nikkei, I prefer to take trades above this, but by the time we get above here, I don't think I'll have a setup. So the setup for me would be for it to come down here, fake out the H8 low and the previous day low, I mean, and then get in a tight position as price gets above that breakout level. And so that allows me to go break even before it gets to this H8 breakout level in order for me to take it up. Um, Breakout bias for me is bullish. Peak bias are bearish, so this is something I have to be careful of. But if it doesn't come down, fake this out, there's no trade for me. And that's it. What was the last one? CAD was the last one that I think I took CAD Friday. Yeah, I took it Friday. I mentioned that this is a fake out continuation move, and it would be really incredible if it actually just ends up dumping because this is what this sort of formation does, breaking out of that previous year high, coming down as that false breakout. When it retraces back up, faking out that high over here, um, usually would mean that it would come all the way back down to the lows over here. But, uh, that's going to be many days of sells, which I'm not sure that would happen. But definitely bearish on CAD yen, fake out week, bearish below that, breakout week, bearish below the breakout level. It's faked out the H8 high, or at least triggered it. So this would actually be a good one to take down. CAD J H8 is in breakout, trend reversal, day breakout, week breakout reversal. Yeah. So for me, bearish breakout day. Here's the breakout level. I think CAD J is the one I'll be focusing on. What I want to see is in about 5 minutes, Nikkei will open. I need to see M15 close below this H8 breakout level, and I needed to take out the M15 breakout level as well. Unless one of these M15s in the next one or two M15s close and breakout, I have no trade until it gets below here. 2 minutes before the new H1 candle, so my trades on the H1 are either going to be below here or faking out the highs over here. Um, I love when I see these close and breakout because it brings that breakout level close by. So I'd like to see a fake out of the H1 high. So that's the first thing I'd like to see before taking this down. And then next thing I need it to go below this M15. So I'll set my alerts and just leave it at that. UJ, I don't think I'll have a quick look at that. But I think CAD-J is the one that I'll be focusing on. UJ is all bullish, broke out of the previous year high. What's that range as well? Inside year, I guess. So I'd rather it, um, mixed bias on this one. Bearish breakout day. Here's the daily breakout level. So it's above this. Needed to come down, but I think I prefer CAD-J at the moment. So, okay. So these are going to be my trades. Gold needs to fake out the previous day high. Otherwise, I'm not interested in that. Nikkei's got to come down, fake out this H8 low. I don't think it's going to do that, but crazier things have happened at the open. 40 seconds, and CAD-J needed to come up, fake out the highs over here. That would be a good sign, but it's got to get below that H8 breakout level. Daily breakout levels on my side. Everything's looking good on CAD-J, so I might be focused on this. So got another screen here. I'm going to set up the MetaTrader. Just make sure that I'm ready to take it if I have to. Okay, I'll just see how this opens up. So these are the core pairs I look at. NAS, Nikkei, gold. Nikkei's shooting up at the open. So no setups for me on this one. It's got to come down, fake the low out. GJ, flip that high. This actually looks nice too. Let me check it out. GJ, those, okay, CAD-J, Euro, NZD. So taking UJ off the watch list, I prefer CAD-J. Nikkei's gone, so that's it. CAD-J has triggered that peak. That's a good sign. Euro NZD and ZT, I need to trigger one of the highs. So everything bearish, so I can immediately see that I'd rather have Euro NZD come up here. So we got, okay, so it's got below H8 low. Okay, okay, nothing on Euro NZD yet. Hasn't, so when it's white like that, it tells me that the H8 has faked out. So right now, I got nothing here except gold. And these rocket ships tell me that these markets have broken out. CAD-J has broken out, but I need it to come down and fake out that H8 high and get below this M15. Okay, so I'm gonna pause this. So CAD-J, that's set up right now. I needed to wait for a closure. So I got 12 minutes. Gonna pause this and wait. Okay, 15-minute bar almost closed. Looks like CAD-J is going the other way. Last 8-hour bar closed. See Nikkei, there's no trade on Nikkei. I'm gonna move this to CAD-J. Last 8-hour bar closed as an inside bar. Did not see that initially. So what that tells me is there's a range here. And so if price did not fake out that H1 high, it's probably going right up to this H8 range. So I'm going to put another alert over here, and then we shall see. 45 minutes till the new, oh wait. Yeah, I see I keep getting messed up right now because it used to be this would be closer, the new H4. Okay. So 45 minutes until the new H1. Right now we're in breakout. Let's see what it does. Since it's so close to that H8, I'd rather wait until price gets up and fakes this H8 range high first. GJ, I don't think I did my analysis on this one. Mixed over here, bearish breakout day, bearish below here. Last H8 close fake out. Where's the H8? H8 is here. Close inside on the week. So on the week, I'd rather wait until the highs get faked out. Fake out level here, and it's got below it. So bearish bias on the weekly. See how it behaves at the H8 high, but I would rather it fake out the previous day high before trying to take this down. Breakout levels, mostly bullish, so bullish bias on this one. Yeah, bearish below these two levels. Inside here is going to be mixed. Inside weak, a bit tricky this one. But I'd rather sell, but nothing's really supporting my idea to sell. So because of that, I'm going to stick with CAD-J, and that's it. Nothing else. Gold Euro NZD has been kind of popping in and out. So let me have a look at what Euro NZD is doing. Bearish bias, peak bias, bearish. Inside day, yeah. Breakout week, don't want to reverse this move unless I get a fake out. It's not going to fake out that low, I don't think. And bearish buy, so I'd rather it come up, fake out the high to take it down. The previous H8 high is also at that same level. So I know with 100% certainty that my trade on Euro NZD is going to be up here. But even if it gets up here, it's going to flip this daily breakout level. So if I'm going to take an entry on Euro NZD, it's got to be close, tight up here, and I got to get break even before it gets down here. But it's not worth talking about that now because it's not even close to being set up yet. Okay, so nothing yet. I'm gonna pause it 10 more minutes. Nothing, and that's it. So Nikkei did what I thought I would do, come up, but I need that fake out low for me to take it up. So I don't like to trade these breakouts. So no trade for me on Nikkei. And now just gonna wait till some of these alerts get triggered. Okay, 10 minutes until the new hour. Still hasn't done anything yet. Stuck in a range now. Nothing really moving. Once the new hour starts, we're gonna be 1 hour away from the next H4 bar. Current H4 bar is in breakout. Um, so in the next 1 hour, do I think that this candle will close in breakout? I think so. I don't think there's a big chance that the candle will come below this in the next 1 hour. So I'll know that the H4 is going to be in breakout, which means that I would wait for price to come up and fake out its peak or get below this H4 breakout level. Currently, it's not confirmed yet, but in the next 1 hour, I would expect this H4 breakout level to be revised to this one. And so since we're so close to that H8 range, I'm pretty sure that my trade is going to be up here. And so I'm going to take a break. No trades on CAD-J. I really need to see what's going to happen here. So I see that we're in a range here, two fake out bars in a row. So the other idea could be that price will fake out this range high to come down. But again, if the candle closes like this, it means that the H4 is in breakout, and I wouldn't want to reverse a H4 move in breakout unless I get an H1 fake out. So that I would need the H1 fake out in the next hour, not this current close. So no trades on CAD-J. Let's see. Since we're so close to that H4, that tells me that and nothing is I don't see anything like currently tradable. So that means I'm going to take a break for an hour. Going to have my breakfast and come back at the H4. Just going to do a quick scan. Gold still not doing anything. It's stuck in this range. Still waiting for this high to get faked out. Nikkei did what I thought it would do, go up, but I'm not going to take it up. I need a low fake out to take it up. Yeah, so nothing on that. UJ is broken out, but I prefer CAD-J. HK33, I don't trade that with the current prop firm. CAD-J, yeah, so still nothing else. Euro Oz has broken out. Everything else has not been triggered. So let me take a look at Euro Oz. inside day on the daily. That creates a range. Don't like to trade inside days until the ranges get triggered. So bearish buys here, mostly bearish. So I'd prefer price to fake out that previous day high and then get down. So just gonna put an alert over there. Day, weeklies and breakout. So yeah, this looks okay too. I think your NZD was had the same sort of structure as well. So Nikkei's out. Missed that one. It's a breakout trade. Couldn't get in that one. And that's it. So I'm going to be back at the start of the H4, and we'll see. Okay, back at the start of the new H4. Still don't see anything. Waiting for the range to be crossed. Gold broke out, and so now I'm waiting for a pullback on gold. Still nothing. Gold's a best trade setup now. It's highlighted in blue, so I'm looking for a pullback to continue it down, but still nothing else. NJ, but I'd prefer sticking with what I've already seen, and that's it. So still waiting. Okay, next M15 bar close. Scanning again. We have AJ has just triggered the H8 high, so it's a breakout day, and so it's triggered the H8 high. That's a nice one. Let me have a look at that. Okay, just from structure, I like how it looks. Breakout day, so we're below the breakout level. Let's see how the weekly looks. Faked out that previous week high, and we're going under it. Let's fake out on the weekly, breakout on daily. I like this structure a bit better. Okay, so daily is bearish. We're coming out from that fake out of the week and the high and the month high. So it's a nice peak bias, bearish below this level, daily breakout. So I'm bearish below this breakout level. H8 breakout level is nearby. This one looks nice actually. Let me go back. KJ still not there. Nothing on Euro NZ, Euro Oz. So I'm gonna bump up CAD. What was that? AJ to one of the main ones I'm gonna be watching. So to recap, Euro NZD, I need it to come up here. Waiting for a pullback on gold. Basically, I'm waiting for the last M15 bearish bar to be taken out, and then I'll get it on the way when it reverses again. So I'm waiting for a swing point up high to take it down. CAD I'm waiting for price to get up at that range. There's no way I'm going to be trading this unless it triggers that range. It's a range on the H8, last H8, close inside bar. If it doesn't go up there, the only way I can trade it is if it gets under this H8 breakout level as well as the H8 high, faking out that H8 high. While AJ actually has the one that's probably most likely to set up. So faked out the H8 high already. You can see it right here, H8 high. There's a swing point on the H8. So, well, it's a bullish one. So we flipped that. So there's, I'm actually going to be bullish as long as it stays above this. I don't want to trade against that swing point. But that swing point's negated if price gets below this H8 breakout level. So the only way I'm going to be trading this is if price gets below the H8 breakout level. I need two time frame alignment. I have the M15. I need a breakout bar underneath this M15 bullish one, and then I need the H1 as well. So here's the H1. So as price gets below these three levels, I can enter. So I'll have an alert as price gets to this H8 breakout level, and then I'll assess again if I want to take it or not. So I like everything about this one, except the weekly breakout level is right underneath here. So this is an area that I have to be careful about. Um, so if I do take it, I need at least enough room to go break even here. But I'll like my stops at the high of the day. Daily is all right. We've come up above that previous year high. Um, Again, I don't really look at yearly levels so much, but I like how we faked out the previous month high yesterday. So I feel like we're coming down, and yeah, so I think AJ is going to be the one. KJ is still not there. Your NCD is making its way up. Gold faking out the highs over here, but I don't want to trade against a fake out bar. Um, yeah, so we're below the M15 breakout level, faking out the previous M15 low. It's a breakout continuation, but it's just too small for me. I'm not gonna bother with this. I need it to pull back more. So the one I'm gonna be focusing on is AJ. Yeah, so there's no trade until it triggers this, and then I'll watch it again. So again, gonna be back to waiting. Your NZD, NJ was KJ, AJ. NJ, we'll look at how NJ is. And they're correlated pairs, so I'm going to focus on AJ more. Okay, going to be waiting. Okay, CAT-J got up above that range, closed above it. Now I need to see it close back under. So I'm putting an alert there, and that's it. Nothing else new. Gold broke out, did not pull back. No trades for me on gold, and that's it. So still waiting. No trades. Okay, closes with the new M15. Taking a look again. Yen pairs look like they might be setting up. We have UJ now entering. Gold is gone. I'm not going to look at this. UJ, AJ, and CAD-J. Your NZD is not coming up. It's a possibility that it'll break out below. If it breaks below this becomes a trend breakout or a trend reversal on the H8, coming down to that previous day low, but it's too tight of a range. I'm not going to try something like that. So I probably won't be trading this if it breaks out. So now I'm looking at UJ, AJ, and CAD-J. I still prefer AJ. Yeah, and so still no trade, just waiting. And so whenever I pause this, I'm not sitting in front of the computer. I'm just kind of doing my own thing. And I'll come back every 15, 30 minutes and see how the market is playing out. And yeah, so still waiting. No trades yet. Okay, gold has given me a momentum bar. So what that tells me is that it's pulling back. So gold has broken out. So I'm looking for a pullback to continue this move down. This might be a bit too late in my session for me to take, but let's just have a look. Okay, so this momentum bar means that it took out the last M15. So the M15, where is it? This one, I guess, is the last M15 bearish breakout bar. So we have a breakout bar going up to the upside. So the M15 now is bullish. So the way that I trade pullbacks is I'm waiting for an M15 bearish one for me to continue this move. But I still feel like it's too far down. It's in a range now on the M15. So I'd rather wait for price to come up and fake out this range. But it's too far down for me. This is not really the sort of structure that I want to see. I'd rather see it pull back much higher for me to take a continuation down. And so I'm not going to trade gold. Here's the next H8 breakout level. Yeah, so I'd rather wait for it to pull back. I'll see how it behaves next session, but for sure I'm not going to be trading gold in Asia. Had a nice breakout. Broke out and flipped that H8 breakout level right here. H8 high. So the H8 has a swing point on the H8. There's a monthly swing point too. Here's a monthly breakout high right here. So it flipped that. So this would be a nice breakout to take, but I generally don't trade breakouts. I don't really like to trade breakouts. Most of them fail. It's not really a Monday trade for me, but it's a nice breakout trade on gold. I did see that. I was waiting for a pullback at the start of the new 1 hour bar, but never pulled back enough for me. There was an M15 fake out right here, so technically could have taken it down, but the previous M15 faked out the low. So this is a technically this is a range for me, and so I'm not going to trade that. So there was no breakout trade for me on gold, but there was. If you took that first bar, I could understand it, but it's not something that I would trade. So still no setups for me yet. Your NZD broke out below, so this is a trend reversal. Faked out that H8 high, flipped it. Getting below this low is a trend reversal. So flip that breakout level, and then getting below the previous low is a trend. Well, renamed it trend reversal, but I said it's too close to the previous day low. And again, I don't like to trade breakouts, especially on a Monday. You have the next H8 breakout level right here, so I would expect some turbulence in this area, but I think higher time frames are all bearish. Yeah, so this possibly is something that I would hold to the previous day low. But again, don't like to trade breakouts on Monday. And still waiting. 15 more minutes to the new H1 bar. Um, New H1 possibly will close as a breakout. If it breaks out really close to this would be nice actually, because it pushes that breakout level up. Right now, our H8 breakout level is over here. And if the next hour closes in breakout, okay, this is probably not relevant anymore. Okay, so I'm showing my thought process here. Here's an H8 breakout level. Oh no, this is 1 hour, not the H8. So anyways, if the H1 breaks out, that pushes up the breakout level on the H1. So we have the H1 here. If the H1 uh, closes in breakout, that pushes that breakout level up here. And so this would be good to fake out the high, and then it would allow me to take a tight position to take it down. Let me see, the next H8 is in 2 hours, so still don't like how strong this looks. Um, so the idea for me is in the next 2 hours, right, let me close all this. In the next 2 hours, the new H8 bar is going to be in 2 hours. So as long as we stay above the H8 breakout level, I'm bullish on the H8. Am I really going to expect a move that will take all of this down in the next 2 hours? Or would I expect the next 2 hours to close in breakout, which would allow me to take a fake out of the H8 high to take it down? So I don't think that this would be a good one to trade, but let's see. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm going to trade this one. This is too strong for me. CAD J is out. So again, reason why I'm saying that is out is because I know that the H8 overall is bullish above this breakout level. So in the next 2 hours, I would expect the H8 to still close above this breakout level, which would make it a bit difficult for me to reverse that move. But the one good thing is that it is an inside bar, and so uh, this could still be valid because I would need to see a fake out of this range high. So this could still be valid, but it's not really something I would want to trade in on Monday. So not going to trade CAD-J. I think I'm just going to focus on Aussie JPY. So this one is more reasonable looking for me compared to the 8 hour on CAD-J. So CAD-J is out for me. It's going to be too strong. And so I'm looking at AJ. So waiting for a fake out of the H8 high, but preferably I would enter below the H8 breakout level. But let's see if it does that. We flipped the monthly breakout level, so weekly, I mean. So weeklies are are bullish, but let's see if it fakes out. I need to see, requirement for me is it has to get below this previous H8 high. 10 minutes to the new hour, close and breakout. And let's see, core pairs, not doing much. Yeah. and nothing else. So this session could possibly be just these breakout trades on gold and euro. I think there was another one, euro Oz. That was another one I think that I had up. So these breakout trades, but not what I'm looking for in this session. So um, yeah, still holding on. Let's see. Each one closed inside, so no trades on gold until it gets above this range. Gonna set my alert up there, and if there's nothing in the next 15, 30 minutes, I'm gonna end the session. Okay, gonna call the session. No trades. First live recording of my session, and there was no trades. Doesn't happen often, but happened today. Um, so still waiting for all these things, but the reason why I'm calling it now is because it's close to that new H8. This Aussie JPY. This is the one that I was closest to getting into. Um, I'd rather see that breakout level uh, get pushed up and then faking out the new H8 high to take it down. If it wants to come down now and then take it out, I still have to wait for price to get below this H8 breakout level. So my stop on this one would be too high to take it down to. I would like to continue the move, the higher time frame move down, but I don't think this is worth taking this trade to R for something like this. So I'd rather wait for the new H8 to bring that breakout level up, or I take a fake out of the H4, the next one in London, but I don't trade this in London. So done with this one, done with the session, and going to move on. So when I'm done with the session, what I do is I look through all the pairs and see if I missed anything. So um, I don't trade these two on this account. Silver. Oops. Actually, I'll do it this way. Took a nice silver move in New York yesterday. I didn't do my videos; was a bit busy, but took a nice one on silver. Was looking for a continuation, but nothing. The setup is a buy setup, but not looking to buy this one. So nothing on silver. JPN. Um, Missed a buy over here, but this is not the sort of structure that I'm looking for. Got a buy setup here. Yeah, no, this is not a setup for me. UJ, I think UJ looked nice, but the higher time frames were all bullish, so I did not want to take a sell on this one. These are also breakout trades, so I had a sell bias on yen and just got never got triggered in. Breakout day, we flipped that breakout level, so very early on, I already wrote this off. Let me see. Is this a breakout trade? Daily, flip that daily breakout low. So this is a possible swing point. And so this could have been a possible buy, but not an easy one to take, I feel. Everything bullish here. Maybe I missed this one. Daily was all bullish, so I think I identified that when I looked at it. But I did have a sell bias. Um, Previous H8 close inside bar, and so that creates a range. It's broke out of the H8 range. So I guess this could be a possible breakout, but not one that I normally take. H8 breakout level is over here as well. So usually when I'm taking breakouts, I want them all aligned. So I don't think this is a setup for me. GJ also, yeah. So none of these. Gold, I think, was the only one that I really feel like I possibly could have missed. But at here's the start of the new H1. So the only entry I could have taken on gold was this one right here, this M15 fake out. The previous bar looks like a pin bar, but it did not close above that low. So this is still a bar that closes in breakout. So I could have taken this one um, on the M15 retracement here. So this is a breakout with using the retracement trigger, retracement sell after a previous M15 high fake out. But this was right close to that H1 bar. So I usually wait for that. And then after that, there was no entry for me. So nothing on gold for me. What else here? EJ, it's a breakout. So yeah, I mean, basically all the yen pairs were going up. No setups yet. Flip that H8 breakout level below. So mixed bias on EJ. Below the day breakout level, below the week breakout level. Flip the H8. Kind of mixed bias. So nothing here. Aussie CAD, Aussie USD did not trigger anything. So no trades. When it triggers a breakout, it turns into a this get this rocket ship. When it's a fake out, it turns white. So I know that no nothing on Aussie CAD, Aussie USD, Aussie NZD, and U CAD NJ. I saw already Swiss JPY. So nothing else triggered on the others. So Euro NZD, NZD, Swiss JPY, mixed bias as well. So no trades for me. This is kind of a risky one to take on a Monday. So nothing on that. Let's see. Last one, NZD Swiss. And all of these did not set up. NZD Swiss, all bullish. It's a bullish setup. Broke out of the high over here. Breakout high. Yeah, nothing for me here. It's mixed bias with the H8 breakout level right here. It's a bit risky. So yeah, no trades. I don't see anything that really jumps out to me except gold. I think gold was the only one that possibly on the borderline for me. But I think on a Monday, I think it was a good one to stay out of. And that's it. So nothing set up. And so now I'll move on to London. Change all these to my London scanner pairs. And let's see if I can get anything in London. So try to do a live one on London as well. Let's see. Oh yeah, Euro NZD was the other one that possibly could have taken a breakout, but I wouldn't have taken it because the H8 breakout level is right here. Um, Price would have got stuck here, which it did. Would it keep going? Don't know, but that's why I wouldn't want to trade something like this in Asia. And that's it. Okay, moving on to London. No trades in Asia.